I want to introduce you to two people this morning. The first person is Ben. Ben is assertive, he's bold, he likes to control his work environment. Meet Daryl. Daryl is people-focused, he's friendly, he likes to cooperate with others in the workplace. These two guys are smart, they're successful, they're rising stars in their teams, and people are taking notice. In fact, they're taking notice so much so that something is about to rock their world. They're about to get promoted. And like so many other new managers, they are unprepared, they're out of their element, they're even a bit scared. And rightfully so, because they know that their transition into leadership will not only impact their careers, but will impact the organization as a whole. I've made all the mistakes that they're about to make. And I've also learned that leadership isn't about being charismatic. It's not about some magical qualities that were bestowed upon you at birth. And it's certainly not about going through Special Forces training as a rite of passage. Leadership is really about employing some key skills and behaviors on a consistent basis. And the good news, those can be learned. You can read all about Ben and Daryl in my forthcoming book, Ignite, the 4 Essential Rules for Emerging Leaders. And today, that's what we're going to talk about, the 4 key elements that I believe will ignite your potential as a leader and the potential of the people around you. I'm going to introduce you to my leadership model called People First Leadership, and the 4 components are leading by example, aligning your team, building collaboration, and engaging and cultivating people in the workplace. So let's start with lead by example. If you can't tell already, I am passionate about climbing. And climbing has taught me a lot. One of the things that it's taught me is that I have to be aware. I've got to be aware of my surroundings, weather conditions, snow and avalanche conditions. But maybe more importantly, I've got to be aware of myself. I've got to understand where my limitations are in any given day. And I think that's a lot like leadership. We've got to start with ourselves first before we can lead other people. So let's take a look at aligning your team, because now we're starting to shift from leading ourselves to leading other people. So this is all about getting people on the right page and getting them to work on the right things. The challenge in the workplace is that I think most leaders make vision more complicated than it needs to be. And so, as a result, they often don't have a vision. If we set low expectations, people will perform right there. If we set high expectations, people will perform to your level of expectation. The third component, build cohesion, to me is really about efficiency. So this is about getting people to work on the right things together. What influences organizational culture most? The way the leaders act. What happens at the leadership team level gets repeated and amplified throughout an organization. I think it's a huge impact on corporate culture. Part of our role as a leader is to move out of that position as doer and to begin to shift into higher level and more important things. And part of that involves developing and mentoring and coaching our people. The 4th component of People First Leadership is engaging and cultivating your people. I think in the workplace, if we want to create a motivating environment for our people, we've got to think about how we're treating our people. Because people will respond to you the way that you treat them. You want to build a team that's committed to you, or build a team that's compliant? A team that's compliant will do exactly what they're supposed to do and nothing more. But people that are committed to you, they'll go the distance and beyond. So that's People First Leadership. It's pretty straightforward, right? It's 4 components. Lead by example, align your team, build cohesion, and engage and cultivate your people. And I believe that these are the 4 components, the 4 essential rules that will ignite your potential as a leader and the potential of the people around you.